Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about setbacks. We all know what we need to do, what we have to do, what we like to do. When things are going good, all of that is easy. Or may not be easy, but there's a process. And we move forward, conquer, and that's what we do. Oops, I forgot my seatbelt. What happens though when something doesn't turn out the way you want it to? And you have to kind of hit restart or refresh. And with that comes maybe reorganizing, cutting your losses if it's financial or otherwise, and then reassessing the situation and coming up with a new plan. And with that, sometimes it's, how do I get myself motivated again? Because motivation is something that is only within us. We can be inspired by others, but motivation comes from within. And how do you, when you've sort of like reached the end of your rope and you're really frustrated or disappointed, how do you find the drive to get up and face it, dust yourself off, and move forward? I think for some people that's an innately natural thing to do, and for other people it's not. And all I can say is I've been on both sides of the spectrum. And for example, when I was ill with an autoimmune disease, I would have so many setbacks. I'd be feeling a little bit better, the medicine would be working, I'd feel like, oh great, my life is coming back, and then I would head south again and have to go to bed for 3 weeks. And it would start the whole cycle of weaning off medication and trying to get my body mobile again, and it was very distracting, very, very depressing. But what I did with that situation was I learned very early on in the process, and of course I was depressed. I found my depression was 100% in line though with my physical feeling. If I felt better, my depression went away like that. My fear and anxiety might still be there, and they were, but my depression was gone. When I felt bad, when I felt in pain, my depression came back because I was, basically stuck again. So the one prevailing thing, and what I've learned about myself and learned about what to do in situations like this, is focus on what you can do, what you can affect. Try not to focus on the things that you can't affect, you can't change, you can't impact. Because that's a very empowering and positive thing to do. When you are focusing your energy on, in my case, I couldn't walk. When I was focusing on, okay, well, I can't walk, I can't get up, but I can, lift my legs and turn my ankles. I can stretch my toes. When I would focus on those little things, it gave me a sense of control. It gave me a sense of purpose. It gave me a sense of usefulness, Okay, so I couldn't teach my spin classes anymore. I couldn't get my heart rate up. I couldn't do certain things, but if I could walk into the gym, make it up the stairs and onto one of the elliptical machines and do something at a very moderate pace, that's what I was focused on. I was getting through each moment, and I felt confident. I felt a sense of accomplishment, and it motivated me to keep trying. It motivated me to keep trying. It was something within me that only I could affect. And I liken that, and I put it forward now to business situations. I put it through financial situations, communicating with other people, whatever it is. And I would encourage you to do the same. There are plenty of things, plenty of times that even though people may seem to have the best life, everybody has a challenge here and there. It may be health-wise, it may be mental health, it could be substance abuse, it could be a pain of a partner or a family member, it could be something financial, it could be something with their work or career, something they have a goal with, so many different things they may be doing with their life. How do you approach that challenge, that obstacle? What do you do with it? And how do you turn it around into something that motivates you to not give up? If you are able to get up, open your eyes in the morning and breathe, you're already ahead of the game. If you can then step out of bed and move, guess what? Your day is your own. It doesn't mean you don't have problems. It doesn't mean that there are things that may seem unsurmountable. But there are going to be plenty of things you can affect and you can do. And there's something else I learned. And this is really important. If you aren't having a blessed day, be a blessing to others. Wow, it is so true. I had many days when I felt cursed rather than blessed, especially, this is really when I was sick. And what did I do? I would reach out to someone I hadn't spoken to in a while. I would reach out to someone who I know might have been going through their own health battle. I would reach out to a friend and just tell them how wonderful they were and how much they impressed my life. It would be something like that. If you're not having a blessed day, be a blessing to others. So I know this was kind of, 6-minute video, a little over, but I really felt it was worth sharing, and it's something that I want you to think about. What can you do when you've got a challenge? What do you do to get motivated? How do you figure out what you're going to do to get through that? And then, if you're not having a blessed day, be a blessing to others. That's all I've got to say. Have a great day.